I'm Dr. Glenn Strauss. I'm serving full-time with Mercy Ships. I have opportunity to work with my wife Kim to serve the poor in a lot of different countries throughout the world. The world really is in crisis. It's in crisis all around us. But I get to see a little bit of that, specifically in the areas where I'm working in West Africa. So I'm an ophthalmologist, so we take care of blind patients that have no access to medical care whatsoever. As part of the work of the Africa Mercy, I did about 3,500 cataract operations just last year. Sometimes during my travels and working with these people in crisis, I've had the great pleasure of running into others who have been willing to really engage in the care of those in crisis. That's how I met Stephanie Maston.
I'm Stephanie Maston, and I have been involved with Sierra Leone since 2007.
I'm Amanda Storr, and I have been involved with ministry in Sierra Leone for 2 years.
And so we went June of 2008, and then God sort of started this next adventure. I guess a little bit about Sierra Leone in general. In the early 90s, they went through a civil war, and it was an 11-year-long war. And there was a lot of people who were amputated, either arms or legs, because of the rebels. And a lot of these women that we're talking about were taken and used as sex slaves, but still a country completely recovering. And they still have a lot of amputees and polio and just a lot of desperate situations. And like we said, these women, a lot of them just live with their friends and are just kind of living off other people because there's no way for them to make a living or that sort of thing.
The school in Sierra Leone it's called the Orphanage Vocational Training Center. It's another ministry of the orphanage and the church there in Sierra Leone. And they initially took in women who were sex slaves during their civil war. They were redeemed from that lifestyle and given the trade, and they need to learn how to do this trade, so they came to this school. So they do tailoring, cooking, hairdressing, dyeing, and different trades like that. They just recently started enrolling men in the school in a computer science program.
What our ministry is right now is when we went back in June of 2008, we decided when we came back we had made these purses for souvenirs, and everyone kept saying, oh, those are really cool, you could sell those. And so God sort of used that to lead us into developing or putting together this business to have some women in Sierra Leone make purses, and they send them back here, and we sell them here, and then the profits go to benefit for their school, to pay for supplies, that kind of thing. Well, the programs are about 2 years, so once they finish, our hope for them is that they would be able to start their own business with their own sewing machine, to do just have their own trade and be able to provide for their family and their children.
We may go and serve in the country for an extended period of time, whether that be 6 months or a year. We're still, getting all the logistical things ironed out about that, but it would be with what our actual occupation is, but it would allow us to be closer to the school and actually oversee the women.
So if you're wondering of how you can be involved, I guess there's several different ways. Of course, we need a lot of prayer just for discernment and wisdom in where God's leading and what He's doing, and how to effectively run what is His ministry. And then also you could contribute to Bonding Trading Company or For Him. Both are active in that country. I guess the thing that we have kind of talked about that we want people to know is that we're just ordinary people, that God placed something on our hearts. If we can leave anything, it's just that listen to God and do what He's asking you to do, because it's worth it.